Hey guys, Mad Science here, and today I'm back on r/TIFU, or today so today I've got 3 stories lined up. Let's get right into them. Starting off with this one. Today by telling my co-workers how to make a shiv. I got hired for a job recently. It's a bit of a dream job, working as a behavioral health tech at a psychiatrist's hospital. I'm going to college for a major in social work and a minor psychology later this year, so this job is kind of perfect, especially since they have a program that will help pay for my college. The benefits are fantastic, pay is good, hours are great, and the best part of it all is a hospital that has a reputation for legitimately trying to help their patients, often discounting costs of stays and helping people have stable support when they are discharged so they can help more of the community. I spent a lot of my childhood and teen years in the troubled teen industry. I have severe ADHD and depression. Not the best combo out there. So seeing a facility that treats their patients like people and legitimately care was so nice. Yesterday was my first day, and I went in super early for a very long day of training. I was in a class with 2 other people, a behavioral health tech like me, and a registered nurse. Throughout the day, we met all the department heads, as well as the CEO and CFO, who were all very nice and very passionate about their work. During their training, a trainer brought out a box of contraband items that were collected at this hospital over the years to show us examples of the creativity people go to harm themselves or others, and why searches are so important. It seemed like a lot of fairly standard contraband, a vape, broken tiles, razor, etc. Then she pulled out 3 different shivs and showed us, while saying she had no clue how 2 of them were even made, as two were these makeshift shivs made from multiple items. And without thinking, I tell the trainer how one of the shivs was made. I'm not going to detail how, because I don't want to give someone a blueprint here. And tell her how to confirm what I said was true, which she does. At this point, I'm mortified, because I just kind of word vomited that out to her, and now everyone is staring at me. I'm thinking I'm about to be fired on my first day, and I continue the word vomit. I say I'm not a murderer. I just spent some time in psychiatric hospital growing up, and then doubled down by explaining how the other shiv was made in my panic. Ooh. At this point, I'm mortified, but still babbling about how to sneak in contraband. My 2 new co-workers are staring at me in surprise, and the trainer is gaping at me in shock. It took a few minutes, but she didn't find me on the spot. She actually says, me having this history in the system, and knowing this stuff, is very useful. But I'm still mortified because I basically dropped my mental health history, and made myself seem like I make improvised weapons all the time, which is, super embarrassing. TLDR, I explained to my new co-workers how a shiv was made, then continued to word vomit. Much like that character in Mean Girls. Until she actually did vomit once. That is an interesting detail to think about. It's like, yeah, you would know how to make a shiv if you spent time in the psychiatric hospital. I'm doing the opposite of word vomit right now. I'm fumbling my words. I love how a vape ends up in this situation though, because can't escape vapes, wherever you look. Today I up when I shared fun facts about me at work. This is a random throwaway. My girlfriend called me at work yesterday to tell me she was experiencing a panic attack. I asked where she was. She said she was stuck in traffic. I encouraged her to stop the car on the side of the road as soon as it was safe to proceed. In the meantime, I applied what she taught me to do if she had a panic attack, which was to distract her with random conversation. It was my first time interacting with someone having a panic attack. I had no idea what kind of random content would be appropriate for the conversation that I was required to provide in such an intense situation, so I opted for fun facts about me. 1. My mental clock always wakes me up on time. 2. I still need to literally fall as an adult. Wait, what? 3. Spiders scare me. 4. I'm the tallest person in my family. 5. Every time I meet a pregnant woman, I think, now everyone knows she has. 6. I never wear hats. 7. Well, my worst case scenario trick to lasting longer in is to imagine Ron Perlman and Danny DeVito making out nude. And hey, I married a teddy bear because I used to bone as a horny teenager in my parents' backyard because it eventually lost all its softness and didn't want my mum and dad to ask awkward questions about the crusty bear. 9, there was no 9 because one of my co-workers interrupted me. I was on the toilet at work when my girlfriend called. I thought I had privacy because the men's room was empty when I entered, but then someone knocked on the door. The co-worker. I think Gen C Nathan Fielder. I didn't know much about Nathan, how much Nathan heard, but he must have heard enough because he asked if I was drunk. I said I was dealing with a personal emergency, which prompted him to ask if it was a mental health issue. I said I would explain later. My girlfriend was laughing on the phone. Nathan made me uncomfortable, apparently made her panic attack go away. The good news, my girlfriend recovered. The bad news, Nathan knows too much about me now. Woo! Oh dear. TLDR. Girlfriend called me at work to tell me she was having a panic attack. I tried to distract her with fun facts about me. One of my co-workers overheard some of my NSFW facts, and now I'm on his radar for all the wrong reasons. So, what about the teddy bear? Today I and got fired over chicken nugget. I work, or rather worked, at a fast food place. A little over 2 weeks ago on a quiet evening at work, an old couple came in with who I assumed to be their granddaughter. They were all wearing matching knitted sweaters, and I remember thinking just how adorable they looked. They deliberated for a bit while counting the money and that they had. Then the old man ordered a kids meal. I took their order and went to prepare it myself because we sometimes do this if it's quicker or for other reasons. I gave him his order and he thanked me. They went to sit down not far from my station and he handed the meal to the child. She offered to share her meal, but they encouraged her to finish her food by herself. They reassured her that they were not that hungry. They seemed to be content just watching her eat. She finished and they left. I felt bad for them and looked over at my colleague who also witnessed this, and he just shrugged. He just did the following day, they came again and ordered the same thing. I told them that I could take a sit. I told them that they could take a seat, and I'd bring the order to them. When no one was looking, I instead secretly used a bigger box and filled it to the brim with nuggets and fries. I think it's important to point out that we are not allowed to do this. Maybe I've gone far before for giving their friends more food, but I did it anyway. I brought the order to them and they were surprised to see the size of the meal compared to yesterday's. I gave them a knowing look and a smile, and they thanked me. I was just pleased to see them all eating. This went on for 2 weeks, although they did not come in every day, but I still gave them the extras whenever they would come. On Tuesday, they came in earlier, but not to eat. They wanted to thank me for helping them through a challenging couple of days. They appreciated the extra food that I gave them, because aside from the kid eating at school, that was everyone's only meal for the day. On the bright side, they were finally able to receive much needed resources, so they wanted to let me know that they won't be coming in anymore. We laughed over the fact that they actually don't like fast food. Oh. I told them that I'm glad that I was able to help a bit and wished them well. When I turned around, my colleague was there, but he didn't say anything and neither did I. Yesterday, my manager wanted to speak to me. He told me that he got a tip off that I had been stealing from the store and giving my friends extra orders. The camera footage spoke for itself, and there was also a witness. The same colleague who shrugged when that family first came in. It seemed that he was spying on me. Funny thing is, he and I both applied for the same position in the store and were waiting to hear who got it. I guess he wanted to eliminate competition, which worked because I got fired just in time for my birthday. TLDR, I gave an old couple extras on their order for 2 whole weeks and I got fired for it. Okay. This is an odd one. I don't feel like you really messed up. You did something you're not supposed to do, but it's amazing how basically your colleague is no longer your friend because he basically got you kicked. Just walk away. Just be like, yeah, just find another location. Unless they decide to try and ban you from all locations, at which point find a better company that do want to be nice and do nice things for people every once in a while. Let's just hope this wasn't a McDonald's, because that would be the worst TIFU of them all. Anyways, with that done, this is the end of the episode here. Links will be in the description to the main channel and the second channel for you guys to go check out. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when it comes out. A ding, on Mad Scientist. Mad Scientist out. I literally punched my mic over.